Hi. Okay. I just wanted to talk about some things that have been going through my mind. Right. So, I think that I have just really felt so not at peace, but at peace, if that makes any sense. And I think it's so weird how I don't feel great, but I feel great. I guess it might not make any sense, but let's just keep going. I can't believe I'm this camera shy, first of all. I've just really been thinking in general about a lot of things. It almost put me in a space where I was just really confused. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I was just actually praying and just talking to God in general about how I feel, and just talking about being a creative and not actually even understanding, not knowing who you are as a creative. Basically, you know how you're a creative but you can't even create your thoughts, if you can't even put your thoughts together. Because lately I've just been going through a mental space, just trying to really know who I am, what I'm about. And I know we all hear this a lot, oh, I'm trying to know who I am and all that, but I think it's deeper than it sounds. And for the people that are actually trying to know who they are and what they're about, it is very deep for them. It's very deep for me. Sometimes I think it goes beyond just being confident. And just personally, I feel like I've been going through a mental phase, a mental check, where it's like I begin to question the things that I believe or believed in. Doing this thing for 3 years, you would actually think that I know what I'm doing, or you would actually think that I understand what I'm doing, but the truth of the matter is I don't. So it's more like every day I wake up not even sure of what I thought I loved. It's like nowadays I know I love it, but sometimes I'm like, well, do you actually love it, or is this just going to pass? Because, well, there's something they say about being at a certain age when you begin to love a lot of things, but you actually don't love them. You only love them because of the season that you were in. I feel like I know what I'm doing, but I actually don't know what I'm doing. So I think it's just a weird feeling, to be honest, and I wouldn't lie. I think it's just a very weird feeling. A lot of my friends will probably think that I know what I want to do and I know what step next after my current phase, and I know where I am going to, but the truth is I kind of don't. It's kind of scary to not know what you want to do, to not be sure. Okay, actually I do know what I want to do, but it's just I'm like, well, this thing you want to do, is it going to lead you anywhere? Is it going to help? Is it realistic? Is it not realistic? So I think that is where I am at, and it is really painful, because for someone that has had plans for someone like me, I've had my plans. I always make plans. I'm literally the master planner, if that makes any sense. Even when it comes to going out with my friends and just chilling, I always just make all the plans because it just makes me feel myself. But now it's you can't even make any plans, because it's first of all, I made plans for April, I made plans for March, I also made plans for June and July. I don't know what plans I want to do, so I'm just going with the flow of things. But there's something about going with the flow of time and things. It kind of just messes with your mind a little bit, just a little bit. But like I said, as much as a lot of things are going through my mind, and as much as a lot of things are just peeping in and out of my mind, a lot of weird things are going through my mind, it's just there's a mind control and it can be managed. Well, it's funny because I'm not saying that, oh, it can be managed, because I know how to deal with it. I do not know how to deal with it. As a matter of fact, I do not even know what I'm doing making this video, but I can't even express myself on camera. But there was a certain way I felt that I'm not like expressing myself in enough now. So it's like being in a phase where you think you have your life under control, but you really do not. And I think it's weird how I'm bugging myself about not having my life under control, because I've never really had anything under control. Never actually had anything under control. Not even myself. A lot of things are just like popping up in my face, and it's just like, wow, you don't have anything under control. So it's just like really weird to me, and I just wanted to talk about it because I don't know. I feel really bad for not having control of some certain things, like not having control of how I feel and just my plans in general. So it's just like, I think I really just want to be all up in the process. But you know, as much as we all know that we are like in a process and in a journey, it's just like sometimes it's really hard to actually like accept that you're in a process to get to a certain level. That's if you ever even get to the level. But basically lately I've just really been in my mind and just thinking of a lot of things, like, what if I actually don't know what I'm doing? Sometimes you really think that you know what you're doing, and you know who you are and all those things. Like, yeah, I know what I want to do. Am I even like capable enough of doing that thing? Like, do I have what it takes to do this? Like, am I strong enough? Am I qualified enough to do it? And I think that it's just a phase that I've been trying to get out of, and I just wanted to talk about it. And it's really hard to talk about these things on camera, because it's a different thing when you're just talking to God or a friend about it. But when the camera comes on, for me, Sha, when the camera comes on, it's just like, hi, that type of thing. I'm trying to slowly accept the fact that I do not have anything under control, and there's really little I can do. And as a matter of fact, like, I might not even be able to do anything about how I feel, but I can surely do one thing that I know how to do best, which is cry. I'm joking, which is cry and pray. Actually, I think that there is just this common misconception about people that always seem to be well organized or well planned, and it's that they have they know what they're doing. Of course they know what they're doing, but are they sure of what they're doing? I think it just goes beyond knowing what you're doing, but actually being sure of what you're doing. And that is the phase I'm in right now. I feel like life is a journey and it's a process, and we have to take it one step at a time. But as much as everybody says that, and as much as I say that to myself, like, sometimes I don't rely on the steps I take every second or every day. It's more like I know I say this thing to myself, but why does it have to be step by step? Like, why can't I just climb through? Like, what if I'm tired of taking the step? Can't I just fly? Type of thing. But it's just like, well, you can't fly because maybe your wings are not strong enough to carry you. I'm just making this video not because I have a solution or I have a how-to, as my YouTube videos are always like that. Not like I have like a how to take life step by step, because I do not. So I'm sorry to burst your bubbles, but I do not have a step-by-step tutorial or how-to on how you can take life easy, on how you can do things better. But I do know that I have like the best thing I have, which is just trusting God and just, staying grounded in that area. We move. I just really wanted to talk about it, but now that the camera is facing me, I seem to have forgotten everything I wanted to say. Boils down to the fact that I am really, like, I can actually get really secretive with my emotions and just how I feel with people, except when I'm praying and it's just like wilding. But aside that, I think it's just really hard to pour out my emotions, especially when there's a camera in front of me. But I just really wanted to say how unmotivated I felt, how uninspired, and I don't even know the word to use, but there's just like a lot of words to use on how I've been feeling lately, and it's just me trying to get out of that phase. And I feel like if there is one thing that I would really love to deliver to my friends, or just people around me, would be reality, like being realistic with people and just talking about real life things, because life is real. Like, life is real, and I think sometimes we don't think about that. Like, we don't actually understand how real life is. Well, I don't think about that. I don't know about you. This video is getting really weird now. I don't know if I ever made my point in this video, but my point is that I do not know what I'm doing. So this video didn't go as planned, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it. If I post it and you see this video, I'm sorry if I made any points to you, and I'm sorry if I didn't also make a point. But if you get the point, you are blessed. If you don't get the point, you're blessed. So can I say it's fine to not know what you're doing? Is that where I'm driving at? I don't know if that's where I'm driving at. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for watching.